You're actually recording?
Of course it is. What's my hair like? Right. Hello, welcome to another reaction video on thehollywoodnews.com and HeyUGuys.com. I'm Paul Heath.
I'm Stefan Pape.
And we're going to give you a reaction now for Deepwater Horizon. We're actually outside the light box here in the heart of downtown. This is where it all happens. All the press stuff is inside, all the screenings, some of the screenings. But anyway, we're here to talk about Deepwater Horizon, which we've just seen. The film got its world premiere last night, which I was at, luckily enough. What did we think?
Did they let you in last night?
Oh, for about 5 minutes and they kicked me out. Sadly.
So it's by Berg, who did Battleship, which was awful, and then Lone Survivor, which was okay. And this one's the best of the three, isn't it? I think. Would you say?
Yes.
Yeah. So obviously this is based around the real life set of events where with the biggest oil disaster spill in America. It's the end of the festival, American history, and it's Mark Wahlberg in the lead role, and it's great because they've usually when you see a disaster movie, it's fictional, San Andreas or something like that. Yeah. It's interesting to take a real life set of events and then dramatize it and turn it into a real big blockbuster. And I think he did a really great job of that. Yeah,
it's really non-glossy. It's very realistic. It doesn't waste any time in getting to the when I say the action, I mean the event. So there's a little bit of backstory with just two of the characters actually, Mark Wahlberg and his wife, and then Gina Rodriguez and her boyfriend. That's it, isn't it? Then we're in the actual departure point for where they get onto the air helicopters to get to the oil rig, and then literally within about 5 minutes it's all kicked off, it's all happening. But it's non-glossy, it's not overblown. There are some special effects, but you wouldn't know. They're very subtle, and I think he's done it really, really right and really authentically accurate.
Yeah, it's because at the beginning, like you said, when you get introduced to two characters, but I actually think that the whole opening kind of setup, the sort of first, I guess, sort of 45 minutes, hour of the movie, is quite well paced because it thrives in the kind of mundane, doesn't it? I think that like it's just conversations they're having. Everything's very, it's not. I mean, you can always feel like something's on the horizon, but it's just them making breakfast and chatting. Nothing's forced about it at all. But I think what I probably appreciated most about this film is that I remember the big kind of disaster when it happened, and it got very political. It was very much about BP. It was very much about how much oil. It was about the environment, everything like that. But what this film is about the 11 men who lost their life. And I think that is the core focus of this film. The film ends the morning after the disaster. It hasn't got like the next 6 months where court cases took place or following the news coverage or the reaction. It's very much about the event, and it's very much for and about the families and the people that died in this disaster, which I think was something that got quite lost in the coverage during the time.
Yeah, completely. And I think Kurt Russell said that last night on the red carpet. That's what attracted him. Hello, how you doing? Attracted him to the film, which is nice. And he's also obviously got his daughter in it, Kate Hudson, his obviously adopted daughter.
Sorry? I didn't know they were related until yesterday.
Yeah, it's Goldie Hawn's daughter.
Apparently Gary Neville's Philip Neville's brother. Did you know that?
Who's Gary Neville? I lost my train of thought again. See, this is a problem. You start talking and I'm mid-flow, and Dave gives me a sign behind the camera, which isn't great. What was I talking about? Yeah, anyway, so that's why he took the film. The only bit I didn't like, the over bit of sentimentality, is the bit with the fossil.
Bloody fossils. There's no need for them.
Did it need that?
No, it was a nice little. It was reminding us that Mark Wahlberg's got a daughter, and it gave him a cause to go home. Because if he didn't go home, what's he going to do with the fossil?
Yeah, I mean, Berg, he's not done great films down the line, has he? Lone Survivor was good. This one is better. Friday Night Lights, I don't think I've seen that. TV series? Or as a film? Yeah, okay. But yeah, this is a step up for him, certainly, and he's upped his game, and it's great to see. Yeah,
but I do think at the same time, it has its ceiling. It's not a fantastic piece of cinema. It does what it needs to do. It's entertaining. It's enjoyable. At the times, it's quite moving. But I don't think it will ever transcend the kind of. It will never be a sort of special piece of filmmaking. It kind of knows what it's trying to be in it. It gets to a certain point, you think, okay, that's probably about as good as it's going to get, whereas this film's concerned.
The one thing it does do is it goes by like that. It was like so quick. I was like, is it finished already? And it's like nearly 2 hours long, which is great. That's a sign of a good, well-paced film, I think. So yeah. Anyway, is that it on this one?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, so go and see it. It's well worth doing. I'm going to go 4 stars on that. How about yourself?
3 or 4. I'm toying with the idea, but the review will be up soon, and you'll find out which way I went.
Which way will Stefan go? Anyway, so there you go. That's our reaction video for Lone Survivor from here in downtown Toronto.
Deepwater Horizon.
Or even Deepwater Horizon. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
These were so much better at the beginning of the festival.
They were. We're tired. Thank you for tuning in to whichever channel you're watching this on. Hopefully it's on the Hollywood News. It could be on HeyUGuys or wherever. We might have gone viral. Who knows? Who cares?
We'll get off the plane and we'll be trending.
Yeah, indeed. See, look, everyone loves us here. Yeah. Everyone loves us. Right, that's it. Until the next time, we'll see you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey!